Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is November 29th, 2023. Here is another daily analysis. Let's just start with S&P 500 as usual. So market, I believe, triggers sell signal today and just today. So look, if you just look at the S&P 500 today's candle. So we had a nice move to the upside, getting all the way up to 45, I should say, 45, 47, and then market rejected sharply, going all the way down here. The only reason that I'm just suspicious about the selling is volume was pretty light, like 60 million for SPY, which is S&P 500 ETF. However, regardless or despite of volume, market is just, I believe, showing me a sell signal, and sell signal triggers. And if we see some kind of like a bearish action below 4,500, then we should see this level engulfed to the downside. We are just getting all the way down to 4471, which is going to be this supply area which break out here. So middle of this wide range bar. So 44, I should say 70 is going to be in interesting area for a daily chart. We can see a pop and then coming down. That would be a great buying opportunity, I should say, for year-end rally or Santa Claus rally. Right now, market is just consolidating here at its top, but if it goes down, if it goes below 4,500, I should say the sell signal is triggered for another maximum 100 up a unit to the downside, and that would be it. It's kind of like a very, very shallow correction I'm expecting for the next rally. I just want to show you something pretty neat. If you just look at this chart, I believe that lots of bears actually would just reconsider their positioning a bit. So I'm coming with a monthly analysis tomorrow because monthly candle will be finished. But I just want to show you something pretty neat. So here is, if you just look at this, here is the rally all the way from last October to July, 3 months down, August, September, October. Fantastic bullish candle in November timeframe, which we just tested SMA 20 on a monthly basis and then spiking back up nicely. So if you just look at this formation, which is coming 3 months down, November, very, very bullish candle. Look at here. Here's the COVID crash, and market just rally all the way up here. We are just seeing here is September, October, and then November, very bullish candle to the upside. And look at the rally after that. So the rally was substantial, remarkable rally after that. Are we at the beginning of something like this? Or this is going to be just a double top and then coming back down? Because remember, on that time, it was just the engulfing top of the COVID. There was no selling, new all-time high, just months after months is coming. But right now, we are just challenging a new all-time high, or I should say previous top here, around 4817. So if we get above 4800, I should say this pattern is intact for a multi-months buying opportunity, and probably that's going to be a parabolic move to the upside before the bubble burst. But right now, the pattern is pretty similar to what we have seen in 2020. So I'm going to cover that one a bit more tomorrow in a monthly analysis. But right now, I should say S&P 500, Nasdaq, and all indexes are showing the same kind of like behavior as they did in 2020. And moving on to Nasdaq, the same pattern here, just a touch, shooting a star at the top, topping tail coming down. I believe sell signal triggers today can go all the way down here to 15,700. And then we can see some kind of like a pullback here, a deeper corrective move to 15,200. So this corrective move could be very, very shallow. It's not going to be a dip, but if we see a reversal, as I said, here or here, you should just get involved with the S&P 500 and Nasdaq. Just take it as like a buying signal for Santa Claus Larry, even January could be a bullish month. So usually January is not, but this January could be a bullish month, and we will see how it goes. Moving on to US 30, which is Dow Jones. Dow just performing very well today, so another higher high. Dow is just reaching out to July top. So that is very, very interesting because financial was strong. So financial keep the Dow momentum to the upside. If it goes down, I should say it's not going to be too much. It's just going all the way down to here, kind of like middle of this wide range bar, 34,700. That's going to be the area for Dow. All right. Moving on to gold, which had a pause today. So after fantastic rally, gold just hitting still a positive. Like look at that. So we just closed today, 3 point positive, $3 positive, but rejected somehow from important level, which is 2045. So 2045, 2050 rejected to the downside. And right now, gold is getting probably into the corrective move to here. So if it goes down to here, the 2000 area, 2010, I should say we can see some kind of like a bullish action again, taking out this pivotal point to possible scenario testing this top or even new all-time high. So I'm kind of like a very, very bullish for gold next 2-3 months specifically. It's going to be an outperformer compared to the other sectors. Moving on to crude, which is positive today. As I said, crude can have a bullish momentum to the upside because the pattern wise, as I showed you yesterday, like if you go to 4 hour chart, so here is the 4 hour chart, I just show you that crude is forming a breakout. And if it breaks above this, I should say 70, $80, crude can go to 84 to $88. So that is interesting to see how crude can act as a good commodity for the energy because market seems like getting into suspicious or kind of like attempting for the recession. Because when recession is coming, what happened to the commodity price? Basically, they're going down. There is no consuming on energy, no utility, nothing. So economy is going down. There's no more demand for crude. But seems like crude is just getting a positive mode for at least 2, 3, I should say, weeks to the upside. The maximum level, I'm just reaching out to 84. Upside target is going to be 88. I don't think crude can get above this important breakout or consolidation area, somewhere around 82 to 84. All right. Moving on to individual names, starting with yield. Yield just smashed down today all the way to 4.64, and I believe it can go lower to 4.50. Yield is just in a capitulation move to the downside. It can go all the way down to 4%, and then after that we should see a reaction from yield. Beneficiary of this is Treasury, obviously. So Treasury is getting back to the upside, nicely ripping up, and right now it's just going all the way up to here to 91 to 94, and that would be kind of like interesting to see how it reacts to here. So just $2 more and we will see the reaction from Treasury. Moving on to VIX, confirm the bottom at least for now and the top for a stock market again. So this is pretty interesting, this Dragonfly Doji or Gravestone Doji form yesterday. I said if we get a confirmation today, which we did, it's going to be a good potential buying scenario for VIX. So VIX can go all the way up here to here, which is $18, $19. So that's going to be it. Moving on to Dixie. Dixie just reacting to this level, which is very, very important level. This is kind of like a breakout, consolidation breakout. So Dixie can find some support here. I should say if it consolidates here, that's going to go down. So right now, Dixie can go higher. I believe a 103, 104 maximum, and then we can see getting back to the bear side. Moving on to the magma indicator, which just bearish engulfing on the top. This triggers a sell signal to the downside. Apple, dollar down, so Apple triggers downside move. Amazon, 71 cents down. Meta, $6.79 down, bearish engulfing at the top. Microsoft, another bearish engulfing at the top, $3.85. Google, $2.21, a pretty ugly bearish engulfing on the top. And Netflix, $1.81. And this one is just consolidating. However, I think this is going to be another bearish momentum to the downside. Tesla, after great move yesterday, we had kind of like a hitting this trend line, and look what happened. So Tesla just getting back down today, and we just got this reaction from this trend line. So I should say Tesla just made its move. So it can go all the way down to here, 178 to 180. That could be kind of like the scenario for Tesla. All right. Moving on to semiconductors, which were positive today, but not as strong. So they just gapped up, ended up positive today, but look at the pattern, look at the candle. Candle is just sellers to control the entire session, and seems like that was just a stop hunting gap. Stocks, the same pattern, $5.55 down. So it goes above this, but rejection is coming after that. So this bullish consolidation is about to fail. I believe 4.94 is coming for stocks. Taiwan Semiconductor, 90 cents up. Not a bad price action. AMD just gapped up, sharp sell-off, topping tail at the top. Nvidia, $3.19 up, still bearish consolidation. So this pattern can ended up pretty nice move to the downside, minimum to this, I should say 440, 430. That's going to be the level for Nvidia at the time being. Moving on to Texas Instrument is the next. So you just have this bullish consolidation. It can go down here for another test. Once 150, 148, that could be kind of like the buying opportunity. Lamb Research, $3 up today, but again, this is kind of like a new all-time high pattern. It can go down all the way to 660 if you ask me. Another probably $50 loss for this one is coming down the road. Moving on to the I should say the strongest sector today, which is financial, 25 cents up, a good price action, just hitting this pivotal point, this supply area, kind of like a resistance here. So we should see some pullback. You shouldn't be surprised here. KBE, 80 cents up, a good bullish price action here, bullish bull flag, a bullish pattern or bull flag. So this one just to get up here and then coming down. I believe still it can go down to here as like a corrective move. KRE, the same pattern as well, so 92 cents up. JP Morgan, 78 cents up. Goldman Sachs, $2.61 up. Bank of America, 78 cents up. Wells Fargo, 41 cents up. So it's pretty good. Like Wells Fargo did the best among the other ones. So it goes above this pivotal point, but sellers took control and coming back down. Moving on to gold miners, which has a positive day the entire week and last week. Good breakout. So after yesterday breakout, they need to digest the move. So it's kind of like forming a consolidation, I believe. If it consolidates here, it can go higher. GDXJ, 4 cents up today. Not a bad price action. AEM, pretty much nothing. Actually, zero change. 53.41 sit today. And EM Newmont, 19 cents down. Not a bad price action. Franco-Nevada was ugly. Look at that. So it just going ripping down this bullish wedge to the downside, and I don't know what's going on with this name. So Franco-Nevada is just going back down to test this. However, after hours, it's just going higher, and it just spiking up another 58 cents to the upside. So we will see how it goes tomorrow. Gold Barrick, 5 cents down. Not a bad price action after yesterday's surge. Obviously, some people just take some profit off the table. Moving on to Energy XLE, they are very bad. So if I just want to say that, they are bad. So this pattern is bearish, can break out to the downside. I know crude is up, but look at the candle. They were all negative today. XOP, this is another one. Can just going all the way down to here to 128. OIH, $1.64 down. VIC, and it can go all the way down to 281 to 290. Exxon, $1.56 down. Chevron, $1.60 down. And this one cannot get above this wedge, and as soon as it gets above it, it just sharp sell-off coming down. So we will see how it goes with these names, but overall, I believe energy, it's kind of like a diverging from crude. So they crude can go higher, but energy stocks, because by nature, by blood, there are stocks. So they are kind of like a uh, going with the cash flow, with the company situation, and basically what the stock market cares, and they are down today. So we will see how it goes. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.